What's up guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back to the JSano Fan Server. And I had to say, sorry there was no episode last week, but that's why I'm doing 2 episodes this week to cover up for that little blunder there. That is because this past weekend, it's now Monday. I normally release videos on Sundays, so we're literally a day late. I'm going to be uploading and recording, editing, uploading, all that today, this episode today. And that's because there's actually 2 reasons why. So, the first one is that because this past weekend I was in Sydney. I went to Sydney for the weekend with my girlfriend to go celebrate a birthday of a friend's, and we literally left Saturday morning. I literally woke up 3 AM Saturday morning to be on a plane at 6 AM, so then we were like in Sydney by like 8, like quarter to 8 in the morning, and then had all of Saturday in Sydney, and then Sunday, and then didn't get home until like 10 PM Sunday night, and I was just absolutely wrecked. Like, it's been on the go non-stop pretty much, and it has been quite a tiring weekend. And there's a second reason why I kind of left it, and I wanted to, and that's because today's date that I'm recording this is very special, and when I upload it, it's very special as well, because it's going to line up really perfectly. Exactly a year ago today was the 1-year anniversary of the JSano Fan Server. So I uploaded my first video on the 7th of September. I think we started early 7th of September in the morning, which was 6th of September for the Americans. So by the time I upload this, it might be just going into the 7th of September for some of the Americans. I don't know, I can't remember the time, so it's probably by the time it will be. So we're just a tiny bit late on the American side, but on the Aussie side, we're technically still part of the 7th of September and my anniversary for 1 year on the JSano Fan Server for this season. And let's just go here, because I know Ace is on. He was saying someone, yeah, I think we should fix that. But yeah, so what I thought to do was something simple. It's not going to be a long episode at all, and I haven't done it in a while, and that is to do a server tour of kind of just some of the major builds on the server, kind of go back and look at some of our old projects as well. You know, it's a bit of fun, something just to do and to fill in time, and kind of just talk over the server, really, because I got still so many things to talk about, but I'm going to save to talking about Florida next episode, so that'll be this Sunday. But this episode I'm going to talk about Sydney, and I'm going to talk about the server. So we'll start by talking about the server and just like how much has changed, like looking at this and how much the game has changed, and just I'm excited. You know, I'm happy that the server's been able to stay alive pretty well. Like, we've had its moments where it's gone up and down, like there's only me and Ace on at the moment, you know, and that's all in general. Like, Minecraft has not been updated in a very long time. It has had its moments. It's had its moments where, you know, you get bored of it, and I admit I do get those moments where I kind of just go, I can't really be bothered today, I'm not going to play it, but I'm still addicted to the game. I think it's just, I think I've played it for that long that I'm just having I had a little break from it, but I still enjoy the hell out of this game. Bilbo Baggins' crib. So this was our first ever build on the server. Technically, actually, that's incorrect. Let's go back a second. That was our second ever build on the server. If I remember everything correctly, let's get some of this. No, I want you there. So if we get everything correct and going, the first ever thing built on this server physically was this. This was the first thing kind of built on the server, like that's been permanently left here, and this was something that me and LithoT built pretty much in like the 3rd episode of this season, and it's our, you know, community enchant area, and it's pretty cool, and I'm kind of happy that it stayed, that no one's decided to change or edit it. It's kind of stayed the same. The next big thing that was built was this. I built this straight away. I had this vision with this server to have a central area that you can easily see on the map as well, that can give you directions of north, south, east, and west, as well as a spawning platform that would take up the entire bit of your spawn, like the natural spawn of the server. So if you died, you would spawn on this platform, which you do, which is great, and I'm happy that it worked out so fantastically. So this was technically, oh yes, finally the rain's clearing. I've been getting annoyed with that. Technically, this was the first build that I done on the server, which is great, you know, like, it was quite a lot of fun to build. I enjoyed it. It was a big build. I think a lot of people were thrown off by how big it was. Probably won't build something this big again, like, next time. I don't think so. I might do it as big, but it might not be, like, as raised. And then we kind of built Death Games and the good old Bilbo Hobbit hut at the same time, really. Like, we were kind of going in and out of it. But Death Games was quite fun. Who's actually in the Death Games at the moment? Lemons. Lemons is in. If he comes on, we'll have to go kill him. But, you know, like, Death Games was quite fun, you know, and, like, the way the season started was great. There's a lot of controversy at the start, because a lot of people, like, the server was really split 50-50 about UHC mode, and, the way, like, with the border and everything, like, the server was very, very split on what we wanted, and so we only kept UHC on for a little while, and it was kind of a bit of a shame. I really enjoyed UHC mode. I kind of like the challenge. I'm someone that enjoys games, but you know, when you had that extra challenge, like, it got frustrating and annoying, which was exactly, you know, that was the point of UHC mode. We kind of do need to fix this up still, because of the great fire we had back when Rip used to have his big tree here. So that needs to get changed as well, so I'll do that eventually. But you know, I enjoyed this build. This was quite good, because at the point when I was building this, you know, we've been having the Hobbit movies coming out recently. I'd literally just gone through a massive Lord of the Rings marathon just before starting this season, and I was reading The Hobbit, and you know, it was kind of really fun to do, because I was, like, just running off what I've seen in the movies and what I'd read in the book, and it was really fun. Then I obviously edited a tiny bit to make room for Minecraft sort of stuff down here. And, you know, we've got our big storage room and everything. And I just enjoyed this overall design and building this. It was actually really fun. I can't remember having that much fun with such a little build like this, which was quite intriguing. And then, obviously, this is, like, one of my favorite things, is this little room here, because it's kind of like, it's like a little trophy room, this area, because we have the golden block up here that symbolizes our, the whole UHC stuff, but then so does this. This was our notch apple that we spent all that gold on to get, because, you know, that was our ultimate thing to get for UHC. And, oh, egg was hatched. And there is our good old friend Smorg that Muck still left. I'm pretty sure, is it still the same? If I break, I have to be careful about this. Yeah, Smorg. So it still has the name, he didn't run away, but it's still the same chicken. And we still have, like, our stuff here. I haven't checked any of this stuff for a while. Our diamonds and that aren't there. They're in my ender chest, I think. But yeah, like, this was an awesome build. I really enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun, and you know, I just can't believe it's been a year since we started this season. You know, it's the third season on the JFS, and this server has changed so much. And the next big thing that I enjoyed building, that since we're right next to it now, is the town hall with Mr. McLuckable, and obviously a tiny bit of help from our good old friend, the Biggest Killer, who has actually started making a big return. He's actually started playing on the server. He was already kind of playing on the server now and then, but I've noticed that he's having more activity, which is great, because Killer disappeared for a while. And it's good to see him make a return, because I haven't spoken to that guy in such a long time, and it's good to see people coming back and, you know, getting back into the game. And, you know, the Town Hall was such a great build. Like, when I talk to the Town Hall, I actually talk about this major entrance that I did here as well, because that was incorporated with this design. And I had so much fun building this. It's like, it's a simple design. Like, when you look at the block use, like, it's a lot of cobblestone. That's easy. You know, I think I've never used anything that's used so much cobblestone before, like, actual purposely built. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed building it. You know, we had the court case. That was a lot of fun. You know, it was a bit of you know, it was a bit of role play that we all did, and that was a lot of fun that we did that. And you know, that was a good incorporation of Sal, who came onto the server. I believe she still plays now and then. I haven't seen her on for a while, although I've been pretty inactive myself recently. But, you know, this is, you know, Sal became the local squatter and took refugee over my lovely town hall, so we'll need to sort that out in the future, don't you worry. But, yeah, no, it was just, like, I just like like sitting back and reminiscing over the server and having a look at how far it's come and like how long I've been playing on this server as well. Like I started playing this server a few years back. What, we're over 2 years now. Because what was it? I think it was like July, because July of last year was my 1 year on the server, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's thinking quite far back, so I've been like on the server for like 2 and a bit years now, and or more. I really can't remember. It's like that much. I'm trying to think back, and you know, to think how long we've been playing on the JFS is amazing, and like how many videos we've done on the JFS as well, and. You know, like, we haven't really built too much, like, on the server. Like, so far we have that center pod. We have the Death Games, and we have the Hopper Heart. That's 3. Then we have this entrance and the Town Hall. They're technically classified as 1, but you almost can classify them as 2. So you got 4 or 5 builds. And then, obviously, our major build, which is the stuff that we focused on for such a long period of time of this server. And it is literally my pride and joy. And you can pretty much say my physical baby of Minecraft, because it's the biggest project I've done and the most effort I've ever put into a project by far, by any date, design wise, for this game. And that is this Nether Hub. I had so much fun designing this and building this. Like, it had its stressful moments, like, you know, as building in the Nether does, and doing Nether hubs and dealing with these pricks and the other ones that you can hear in the background. But, you know, it was amazing. I've never had that much fun building something like this. But the only issue with building something like this is that it bored me out a bit. I think that was the issue with this, and that's where, because shortly after the whole Nether Hub stuff, that's where the video numbers diminished, that's where my activity started to slow down a bit, and that's because I pretty much spent a good period of, like it took me about I think it was about 3 months to build this in total, like, on the server. And in those 3 months, I pretty much played every single day, and for a good period of hours each day. And it got to the point where I did burn myself out of this game. And I think that's what kind of caused me to burn out a tiny bit this season. But we started getting back into it, and, you know, we started designing more things, and that's where this tunnel comes into play. But I want to stick around and just talk about this for a while. I really enjoy the Nether Hubs. I think, ever since I started on the JFS, like, when I saw that first Nether Hub, and I just kind of I love the ideas of Nether Hubs, because, like, they are the central communication area for an entire server. You know, spawn is technically your central communication area, but what links everyone back together, after the start of a server reboot, is the Nether Hub, because, you know, this is what you link your tunnels in, this is what you link your builds to, that gets you back to the original spot that we started in. And I enjoy building those Nether Hubs because, you know, I feel like these sort of builds should be, you know, impressive. They should be, you know, eye-catching, and, like, they pretty much should blow your mind. That's what I love about a Nether Hub, is that my plan is I want it to blow your mind and make it so, you know, you enjoy coming back to this area of the game. And, you know, like, when you come back to spawn, like, you know, you get this big blast of elegance and just really good, I guess, like, design and architecture, that it makes you want to either inspire you to build something yourself, or just, like, go around and look at other people's stuff and get you going in the game again. Like, that's kind of like what my vision is, like, with when I build Nether Hubs, is I want it to be inspirational in some shape or form. And like, I enjoy the hell out of building these things, and they're so huge. Like, this one is much bigger. I think if I ever build another one, like, I'm pretty sure at the end of this one, I said a few times that I am done with Nether Hubs. I've done the past 2 seasons Nether Hubs. The first one was in Season 2 with Tylark. I'm pretty sure Tylark designed the first Season 1, so we've both designed equal. Like, if it comes to Nether Hubs, it's normally either me or Tylark, because I'm pretty sure it was Tylac that did the first season one, just due to the design pattern, the sandstone, the nether brick. I know that's like his favourite blocks, and that was what it was mainly incorporated on. And I know when I tried building with him in the second season, he really wanted to incorporate those blocks, which we did in some areas as well. You know, and so we've both pretty much split 1.5 seasons of designing another hub each. Like, he took the whole first season, I took the whole third season, and we shared the second season. And you know, we both have that sort of mindset when it comes to nether hubs and grand designs and all that sort of stuff. And I think when it comes to next season, I don't know if I will take the reins of doing another nether hub. Next season is obviously a long way away. We've only just hit our first year anniversary. It won't be until well after probably a second year anniversary, you know. The plan is that this map was going to last, and we've made it last pretty well. You know, second season, you know, I think we reset just after its anniversary, or just before. I don't even think so. I think the map wasn't that old at all. So this season we're not going to do that mistake and reset too early. But with the nether hub in general, I think if I was to design another one, it wouldn't be as big, nowhere near. I think I'd actually go for a very small design, but a really detailed small design, you know, because it makes it easier. Like, maybe if I just did, I don't know, I like the shape of this nether hub. The shape works really well, because I want to keep a small nether hub, but then I like the idea of these faces. It makes it so much easier instead of having to go to the other side and read all these, read signs. I can literally stand here and go, okay, that is KK Sippycup's tunnel. That is Muckluck's tunnel. You know, over there, that's Mythos, that's Mathamu. There's Raj, and there's Pixelate, you know, and there's mine, you know, it's that easy, and that's what I liked about the faces. But maybe I might lower it so that the entrance, you have a face, kind of at this level, and you just have a small, entrance here that wraps behind your face, and then, your tunnel is behind your face or something. I don't know, something like that. But, you know, it's not for a long time, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to kerfuffle all over about it. But, overall, this was one of the best moments I've ever had in YouTube and Minecraft in general. Just designing and building this, and I'll always remember that for this season, you know. And it's crazy to think that a year ago today that this server was reset and there was nothing on this server, and to look at all the builds that are around today, look at the people that play on the server, to look at how far the server's developed over the past year, it's phenomenal, it's amazing, it's great, and I enjoy the hell out of it. You know, and, you know, then after that, we had a little bit of a hiatus, and we moved on to my new project, which obviously is our current project, which is the International Space Station, the ISS, which I haven't done too much work on since, coming back from America. I did a lot of bulk recording, before going to the States, and that kind of burnt me out a tiny bit as well, because I really, what's the best way of saying it? Exhausted my resources in a way, so, if I really want to finish this off, I need to go get... I got a lot of wool, but I still think I need more. I need to get quartz, I need to get a lot of things, I need to get clay. There's still a lot of things I need to collect, so I need to, really sit down and do a bit of grinding, and that's the issue at the moment, is that I don't have the time to grind, and that's what's kind of holding back me finishing this at the moment. But we will get this finished. We are going to start continuing this. It's probably gonna... What is it doing? Let's go this way. So, we are gonna get this finished really soon as well. I'm gonna really start focusing on it. This is the wrong entrance. I'm gonna start focusing on it quite a lot. Wait, was that the wrong entrance? I think this is the entrance that I need to go down that has the stairs. Yes, it's this one. So, it's been a lot of fun, you know, this server and these builds, and, you know, I still have a whole bunch of design ideas that I want to build on this server that I just haven't got around to building yet, and I kind of can't wait to build them, because they're just going to be a hell of a lot of fun, and it's just going to be amazing. And you know, we've got 1.9 coming around the corner. We're going to get an influx of new people. Well, not really new people, but just people in general playing back on the server, because it's an update. The game has not been updated in such a long time, and it really needs it. And it's a very important update. It's going to change a lot of the dynamics. It's changing a lot of the dynamics of the game, and it's a lot of important stuff. But, you know, in the end, I've had a blast on this server, and all I'd really like to say is thank you to Jeff for originally starting up the JFS, you know, even though technically, funny story is that technically it was an accident, but still, thank you for setting it up. And, you know, thanks to, you know, Adrian and, for helping with like maintaining the server. You know, he's helped the server going for quite some time. You know, he's funded this server for quite a long time as well, and you know, my hat's off for him for help maintaining it as much as he has. You know, and you know, everyone else that plays on it, you know, it's fantastic. You know, we have a great community here and fantastic people. Like I have never met a funnier breed than what this JSano Fan Server has brought across to me, and I love every second of this server. And I do enjoy playing on it, and so you're going to definitely see more videos coming out. Like, we're still going to have our weekly content. I know recently I have been crazy busy. Life is getting really far ahead of me with uni, with work, and obviously, by having a girlfriend and that, like, it's a bit different than last time, where I wasn't really dating anyone for a while, so it has changed, you know, schedule availabilities and certain things, but as well as the fact that I'm just so happy to be a part of this community, and I hope that the community is going to start picking up soon, since the whole 1.9 stuff is starting to get in there. As soon as we start getting a stable snapshot, we're going to start discussing when we should start expanding into a new updated world, or not new world, but just an updated world to the fact that it runs on 1.9 or whatever snapshot it will be. So that will be a lot of fun to do as well. So hopefully that'll be coming in the future. We can get a whole bunch of new things, you know, and that's going to change UHCs in the future for a long time, because the whole way the game dynamics will be changing with the shields, with the new arrows, with just the combat in general. The end is completely different. It's just so much new stuff getting added in 1.9, and it's great because there's been such a big break in updates. I hate this portal glitch so much. That's like the one thing I wish they could fix in this game, but they still seem to break it every update. But you know, they've just added so much stuff in the next update that it's gonna get keeps Minecraft going, and this server as well, and I've enjoyed it a lot. I'm gonna plan on getting some collabs going again soon with some of the guys in the server. I just need to kind of schedule around what's going on. This week itself is quite busy because I've got uni to deal with, as well as I've got work a few times, as well as I'm actually looking for a new job as well, and I've actually got a job interview this week, so I'm very busy, and hopefully I'll find some more time. I think I've already got Prison Architect recorded for this week, which is another series that I'm enjoying a lot, and bringing that back, and kind of bringing us back to the roots of earlier this year with Prison Architect. And I plan on bringing a few new stuff to the not to the server, but to the channel. But that stuff is just going to take time, since time is the issue for me at the moment. But you know, overall, like, I haven't had a chance to speak about Sydney at all, so I think I might have to save that for next episode. But, you know, overall, I just want to say thank you to everyone that plays on the server. Thank you to everyone that watches all of our content, not just my own, but everyone's on the JFS. You know, we're a small knit community, and I have made some amazing friends on this server, and friendships I'm pretty sure are going to stay together over the course of my YouTube career, and obviously life in general. Like, some of these people are amazing people, and I couldn't believe just how great the community is here. And I think that's what's captivated this server so much, is that the people in general are some of the greatest people you can ever get to know and have the pleasure of meeting. And in the end, you know, I've enjoyed every second of it, and here's to the next year, and the year after that, and so on and so forth, because I can see this community lasting quite a long time. It would take quite a lot of inactivity for this community to die, and I'm pretty sure when this community notices something like that, we would all start banding together to bring it back, and we've done that in the past as well, and we'll keep on doing that as well. But anyway, guys, I think I feel like I'm just rambling and everything, and I've only really shown off my builds. I want to kind of do a big proper server tour. I'm gonna start probably recording a proper server tour where I show off like every individual build, but that'll take like weeks to record, and I'll have to snip it and cut it. I might do like a big like montage video or something. But I'll work on that for another special event or something, and I'll reveal that another day. But this little tour and talk is something that kind of needed to be done, since it is our 1 year anniversary for this season. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. So, catch you later, guys.